Okay, this is Ozzy. He is our potential daddy rat, or actually hopefully our daddy rat, and hopefully his work here is done. We're just tracking Nilla's weight and seeing if she goes in heat again. But he's a very, very sweet boy. He's just a squish of a rat. And he is the boy, my friend Debbie, who's the actual breeder, if someone hasn't held a rat before, this is the boy she will hand to them because he's just super sweet. He's grooming me right now. He loves to cuddle. And I believe this will be an all Siamese litter and all Dumbos, because that's what both mommy and daddy are. Yes, he's just a very sweet boy. It is Saturday, January 4th, 2020. It's about 9:30 in the morning. And this is Nilla Wafer, who you've seen in some of my other videos. And she is obviously very pregnant. I bred her December 13th to my friend Debbie's boy, Ozzy. He is also Siamese, so we're expecting an all Siamese litter. Nilla may go as soon as today, but most likely sometime tomorrow. She's smelling her girls down there, her grandma, her mama, her sister, and her niece. I just separated her yesterday, so she's got her own space here. She's got an option for the nest in the igloo or the box. She might make it in the open. I've started leaving a shelf and a hammock in for my girls. I did it with Biscuit, who is Nilla's mama, with both her litters, and I also did it with Butternut's litter. As long as they don't start nesting here in the hammock or on the shelf, then I will leave it in. It just seems to make them more comfortable. They can work on the nest and then go rest up here after they have the babies. If they need a little rest, you know, they might go up on the shelf. So yeah, she's just trying to get to everybody. So we're gonna let her rest and work on her nest, and hopefully by sometime tomorrow we're gonna have some Nilla babies. Okay, hopefully next time I see you I'll be smaller. It is Sunday, January 5th, 2020, and Nilla Wafer is having some breakfast. You can see she's quite a bit larger than yesterday. Sides are coming out more. That's good. Babies are growing. And overnight, she took all of that nesting material you saw yesterday, and she worked on her nest. So she's got it pretty tightly packed in there. I'm gonna put some more, because she's most likely gonna wanna pile it up more coming out of the nest and going around the nest. So I think sometime this afternoon we will have Nilla Wafer babies arriving. It is Tuesday, January 7th, and these are Nilla Wafer's 2-day-old babies. I'm just taking them out briefly to sex them, and I believe we have 4 wieners and 8 hoo-hoos. So 4 boys and 8 girls. And they're all very sleepy. And they all look like they got full bellies. And that's a baby girl. Yep, a lot of girls. So we're gonna go ahead and put them back in, because Mama's probably almost done eating her dinner and she'll be getting worried if she goes back and doesn't find her babies. Oh, another milk belly. Okay, we'll see you later. Here's Nilla Wafer's babies at 4 days old. Just taking them out real quick while Mama's eating dinner. Just get a quick look at everybody. Everybody looks good. Growing nicely. Everybody's about the same size. Yeah. Alright, yeah, get in the pig pile. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna get back in our nice toasty nest and wait for Mama to come back in and feed us. 1 week old today. Got some big babies. Getting bigger. Oops, careful. Okay, so Nilla Wafer's babies are 8 days old today, and I'm going to take them out in just a minute here, but I just want to show you guys real quick. You can see, actually the last few days, as she's been kind of adjusting and fixing the nest here and there, she's actually turned the entire box quite a bit. So they're all packed in there, and I'm going to get them out and we'll take a look at them. Okay, we've got all 12 of Nilla Wafer's babies out now while she's eating some dinner. And it's not that I don't want to show you guys me getting the babies out of the nest. It would just be very difficult for me to film. I don't know, maybe my husband will help me one day. I have the container right near the nest, and my other hand is in and out of the nest, and I count the babies as I take them out. And I also count as I put them back in. I do that with every litter just so I can keep track, make sure I got everybody out of the nest, and make sure everybody gets back in safe and sound. Okay, I just put the flash on, the light on my phone here. This is supposed to be an all Siamese litter, and I do think it is, but I believe we're gonna have possibly 3 different color Siamese. And you can see some of them look darker. And the Siamese is just like the cat, just like Mama Nilla Wafer. They've got a cream color to them, and then towards their rump, they've got a darker color, and then towards their little noses, they have a darker color too. All right, just turning the flash off again. Trying to get a better look at the colors here. So the daddy rat was also a Siamese, and he had more of a brown tone. I don't believe he was a seal point, but he has more of a brown tone towards his rump and his nose. And Nilla Wafer, we believe, is an American blue Siamese. So maybe we have some of both in there, maybe some Russian blue Siamese, but you can definitely see these guys are darker here. And it's going pretty far up their back right now, so we'll just keep watching as the fur comes in. And we're gonna go ahead and get everybody back in the nest. Mama's loading up, and she'll be ready to feed everybody then. Okay, see you later. Nilla Wafer's babies are 11 days old. You can see the colors coming out more. This is supposed to be an all Siamese litter. I think it is, but it appears not all the point colors will be the same. I'm not for sure what we have here, so we will wait until my friend Debbie comes up and gives everybody a look-see. And we got somebody here with a white spot on her head, which is interesting. That may go away, although Harold has a white spot on his head we thought would go away, and he still has it if you look closely. So a lot more active, but we still got a little bit of time for ears drain and eyes open. Okay, see you later. Bye everybody.